en el quinto. Quieren boxear con la amenaza mañana.
And I'm excited for that. That made me feel motivated to go in the training camp and put my best. And obviously this is very important for me, for my country. And I'm glad to be involved in this situation.
The boxing world is electrified as Canelo Alvarez prepares to face Terence Crawford in a clash of brilliance and brutality, pitting two of the sport's sharpest minds and fiercest warriors against each other behind closed doors. In one of the most intense training camps of his career, Canelo is operating at maximum intensity, pushing his physical and mental boundaries with every session meticulously designed to sharpen his power, precision, and endurance for this monumental showdown. More than just another title defense, this fight has the power to define his legacy, as Crawford's exceptional speed, skill, and perfect record present a unique threat that brute force alone cannot overcome. Knowing this, Canelo focuses on surgical accuracy and unshakable discipline, molding his body and mind into a weapon so that when the first bell rings, he can step forward without hesitation, guided by instinct and unwavering confidence. In camp, Canelo's strength and conditioning regimen for the Crawford fight has been nothing short of intense and consistent, with a clear focus on building overall strength and endurance to ensure peak performance on fight night. His routine, it is packed with targeted workouts designed to boost muscle power, stamina, and resilience, keeping him in top physical form throughout training. This disciplined approach not only sharpens his body but also fortifies his readiness for the challenges ahead, something the boxing world knows all too well.
I'm no underestimate him. I know he's a good fighter and he's gonna put his best in the training camp. But you know, every advantage I have, no, he's a complete fighter. No, he's a very good fighter. But I'm being there with every single style. Obviously, it's different because he changed the guards and everything. But you know, I need to adapt myself to anything. I hope he comes with the mentality to put a great show.
Canelo has achieved more than most fighters could dream of: multiple weight class titles, historic victories, and global acclaim. But this fight is far more than another notch on his record. For him, it's a deeply personal test, a chance to prove to himself, not to fans or critics, that true greatness has no limits. Despite his remarkable accomplishments, he believes there is still more within him to give, because a legacy is forged in the furnace of self-challenge, not in the comfort of past glory. On the pads and mitts, Canelo becomes a precision machine, sharp, compact, and relentlessly accurate, while Eddie Reynoso designs unpredictable combinations to mirror Crawford's switch-hitting trickery, pushing Canelo to read and react instantly. Feints and defensive slips are woven seamlessly into the attack, sharpening both his offense and anticipation, with timing and rhythm fine-tuned to catch Crawford mid-transition. Every session is a high-speed chess match, with Canelo's fists serving as the pieces, moving with purpose toward checkmate. Most importantly, Canelo's team is operating with surgical precision, shaping a training camp specifically designed to neutralize Crawford's speed, angles, and switch-hitting versatility. From Eddie Reynoso to the conditioning staff, every coach is focused on crafting a more agile, sharper, and harder-to-hit version of Canelo, one that thrives on mental sharpness and tactical adaptability under pressure as much as peak physical performance. This camp aims to unlock a new gear in him, blending elite timing with raw power, to create a fully evolved fighter ready to dismantle Crawford's style and assert his own in the moments that matter most. In training camp, Canelo attacks the heavy bag with ruthless intent. Every punch, a calculated strike designed to mimic and break through Crawford's elusive rhythm. He drills punishing body shots from tight angles, training his hips and shoulders to generate maximum force with precision. Even as the bag swings violently, he stays rooted calm at the center of chaos, his focus razor sharp. This isn't just conditioning, it's the deliberate programming of muscle memory for the finish.
Así, güey, pero nunca acá. Lo estuviste parando y ¡pum! Y pum, y pum, y que no te hagan para atrás. Y si te hace poquito atrás, así. Así, no así. No que te hagas guango de aquí, güey. No es como hacer esto. Te están haciendo así, no te muevas. Dale fuerte, ponme fuerte. Y así te estoy canchando, me estás canchando mucho más. Un pasito para atrás, güey. Ahí, pero fuerte. Y así. Así, pero no así. Porque ahí valimos.
For Canelo, sparring isn't just about logging rounds, it's about rehearsing dominance under real pressure. He rotates through multiple sparring partners, each chosen to replicate a specific weapon in Crawford's arsenal. The slick footwork, the sudden shifts and angles, the razor-sharp counters. Canelo drills cutting off the ring, trapping elusive movers, and unleashing pivots and body shots to force defensive reactions. Each session is an experiment in adaptation test. Adjust, then take control. In this private battleground, the victory is quietly secured long before fight night's lights ever shine. So, don't be shocked if despite critics branding him as slow, Canelo ends up stopping. Crawford, on September 13th, his training camp tells a completely different story. One fueled by relentless precision and unwavering intensity. Every element of his game is being sharpened, every move calculated to seize and keep control from the opening bell to the final moment. Come fight night, expect a Canelo who erases all doubts, takes command early, and overwhelms Crawford with in dominance. Let's turn to what the pros are saying about this clash, their expectations, predictions, and who they believe will come out on top. First up is Shane Mosley, the former multi-division world champion celebrated for his speed, power, and battles with elite opponents, while Mosley gives Crawford full credit as a highly skilled fighter capable of beating anyone. His prediction leans firmly toward Canelo. He believes that as long as Canelo sticks to his proven game plan, he'll handle the challenge without much trouble. In Mosley's eyes, Canelo's strength, ring IQ, and proven dominance at 168 pounds will be the deciding factors. That said, Mosley admits he'd be happy to see Crawford win, but on September 13th, he's expecting Canelo's hand to be raised. Veteran commentator Jim Gray described the matchup as a true gift for boxing fans, the kind of rare, electrifying event where elite talent and razor-sharp strategy collide at the very highest level. For Gray, the thrill lies in the uncertainty. Both fighters are gifted, hungry, and fully capable of winning. In the end, it comes down to who can deliver under the most intense pressure. To the fans, this isn't just a fight, it's a high-stakes chess match where brilliance is set To clash with greatness,
It'll be a great fight. I think both guys are great fighters, but I think Canelo's just too big, and they mistake him as being just a guy at 168, not a regular guy, and Crawford being the more talented. But that's not the case. They're both talented. But the only thing is, Canelo has him by 2-weight division. So I think that Canelo beats him pretty easily. But let's see, if Crawford does good, I mean, kudos to Crawford. I'm happy for him. If he can pull it off, great. But my mental, my mind's telling me that Canelo's.
Daniel Jacobs called this bout a perfect matchup, seeing it as a near 50-50th contest but giving a slight edge to Crawford. He believes Crawford's relentless determination and unshakable will to win could be the deciding factors. Still, Jacobs warns against underestimating Canelo, whose skill set and accomplishments speak for themselves. With both fighters bringing unique strengths to the table, he sees the outcome as unpredictable and electrifying, promising fans a brutal, unforgettable battle where mental fortitude and flawless execution will determine the victor.